Hello everybody. In all my years in UKIP there have been many crises, but I've never seen anything such as we are experiencing today. In August we elected a new leader, Richard Batten, and ever since that day the chairman and the national executive of the party have done nothing except try to thwart and prevent him from doing his job and carrying out his mandate as given to him by you, the party members. So what has the chairman and the NEC done? First of all, they prevented Richard from appointing his own deputy leader, namely me. Secondly, they have twice prevented him from appointing his own chairman, which is his right under our constitution. They are preventing him from communicating with the members. Physically, he cannot get access to the databases that will allow him to email you, the members, and tell you what's going on. And unbelievably, the chairman, who is appointed by the leader, who has been sacked by the leader, has now presumed to suspend the membership of the leader. It's absolutely absurd. In addition to that, the NEC is now presiding over gerrymandered NEC elections. They are preventing candidates standing unless they are approved by the NEC. Now remember, some of these NEC members shouldn't even be there. Their terms expired long ago, but they're acting like some kind of junta of a banana republic or tin pot dictatorship. Now, why are they doing this? It's because I intended to run a raft of candidates under the banner of the Batten Brigade. And our platform was very simple. We think that the NEC should be abolished, that it's outlived its usefulness. We want to have radical, fundamental, structural and constitutional reform of UKIP. And of course, our policy was to put that to you as the members in the form of a new constitution, which you would have got the opportunity to vote on in the new year, and you make the choice. Do you want it or not? But my candidates have been prevented from running. By the time you get to vote, there may only be one or two of them actually left out of 10. And today we have another almost unbelievable development, which is representatives of the NEC have actually written to Companies House to remove Richard Batten as a director of UKIP Limited. This is without his knowledge, behind his back, certainly without his consent, and certainly not a thing that he wants to do. Now, this is completely unconstitutional, completely against the rules. There should have been a proper meeting attended by all the directors who should have signed the proper paperwork. They haven't done that. And it also may be illegal under company law. But this is the levels of absurdity that we have now been reduced to in UKIP. We have a completely rogue NEC that has to be removed. So what can you do? Well, there are two issues. There's the NEC elections and there is an extraordinary general meeting, which I'm going to talk to you about. In terms of the NEC elections, my advice is that you should vote for nobody unless they are clearly designated as a Batten Brigade candidate, because we believe that these elections are illegitimate and will be invalid anyway. But if you vote for our candidates only and nobody else, you're sending a clear message to the NEC. So please do that. Secondly, I'm calling on all branches in UKIP, supported by their members, to demand an extraordinary general meeting to remove the NEC. And I've written a draft form saying how that would work, and you can get that from me. I'll tell you at the end. And what this says is, according to the Constitution, Rule 5.8, branches will hold their own extraordinary general meeting of their branch, then vote on this proposition, and the proposition being passed, they will then send a formal application to the party secretary, to the chairman and the NEC, to demand an extraordinary general meeting. And what will be on the agenda of that extraordinary general meeting? It will be a vote of no confidence in the National Executive Committee. If you, the members, pass that resolution, then the NEC would be required to resign immediately and in total. We would set aside the NEC elections taking place now and instead reconstitute full and fair elections to the NEC. Richard Batten would then be allowed to lead the party the way that he was elected by you back in August. All those people who have had their membership suspended since June will have them reinstated and their suspension expunged from the record. The party should be placed in special measures so that Richard can appoint his own advisors to get on with the NEC elections, and we can take the party on in a new footing. This party doesn't belong to the NEC, it belongs to you, the members, and we know that 95% of our membership are opposed to the NEC and in favour of Richard remaining as leader and carrying out the role that he was elected for. But only you can make that happen. We have to do this in the proper constitutional way so that the NEC can't kick it back. So if you'd like to get a copy of this form to tell you how to do it, or to tell you what the proposition will be, email me at gerard.batten@btinternet.com. I'll send you the form for your branch to consider, and I will give you instructions on how to do it properly. It's your party. Please help us save it to fight another day. Thank you.